YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin channels. I'm just hanging out in what is to be my future office, hanging out with my man Davity, and yes, I said it right, Davity, right?
No, it's David.
David?
Yeah.
I thought there was an E at the end of your
Yeah,
name.
there is, but it's pronounced David.
It's pronounced okay. I'm sorry, there is, but okay. Anyways, guys, I got a really interesting article here to add to that housing crisis, and yes, I'm still following it, even though I have a house, because I believe that every middle class and working class citizen deserves ownership. So let's start. Here we go. Vancouver real estate sees a 91% in luxury foreign buyers. Wow. The deep pocketed foreign real estate buyers Vancouver has become famous may be gone. According to the latest numbers of foreign transactions above 3 million, I'm going to say that again because your ears probably didn't believe what I said. 3 million are dropping fast. No foreign transactions above 3 million dropping fast. No foreign buyers didn't disappear. They're buying low priced units, and it has more to do with China than BC's tax. Comment below on that. Let me know what you think of that. Luxury segment is declining. Foreign buyers looking for Vancouver's luxury real estate declined very fast. According to the most recent numbers from BC Ministry of Finance, sales homes over 3 million declined by a whopping 91% from July peak. Only 8 luxury properties were bought by foreign buyers in November. In case you're wondering, November is the last data point that was published. December seems to have been skipped, which leads to believe that it's been a month worth bragging about either. So it's not a month worth bragging about. I'm sorry, guys. Who's this article by? I don't have a name here. I just want to give credit to who wrote this because this is a really good article. All right. Oh, it's by Better Dwelling. Okay. Foreign buyers are buying cheaper properties. Foreign buyers didn't retreat. They're actually showing steady strength. The 4 most recent months of data actually showed month-over-month increases. The change seems to be the type of home involved in the transaction. The median price bought by a foreign buyer has declined for the 4th most recent months of data. From July's peak, prices declined 28 to 516,000, 3% lower than the first set of data collected. In case you didn't catch that, buying is showing steady growth in the data set for number of homes bought. Foreign buyers are just buying at lower price points. I haven't confirmed with any of the BC Liberals, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't the plan. Now, hold on. You're seeing the decline in homes in BC, the higher end homes in BC, but Toronto's through the roof right now. Yes, through the roof. Toronto's on fire. Why? Because there's no foreign investors tax. So let's continue here. It's not the tax, it was China. We should consider China's involvement before we thank the BC government. 2015 was one of the largest years for outflows in China and slowed with February 2016 crackdown. BC experienced a decline in sales from that month on. Although prices continued to climb, capital then slowly poured out of China until November. When we see the State Administration for Tax SAFE, SAFE, we heard that acronym a few times on my channel, reported that foreign exchange reserves approached the $3 trillion mark. That's huge, $3 trillion. The $3 trillion mark is a psychological support that China has tried to preserve, and with reason. Basically, it's the wealth within the country. Analysts estimate that China needs $2.6 trillion, $2.8 trillion to meet the International Monetary Fund's IMF's reserve adequacy. Whenever the reserves approach in US dollars 3 trillion, there are quick moves to defend the level. New crackdowns occurred that this number approached, which reduced the outpour. December saw only 41 billion leave the country, 20% less than the analysts were expecting. Didn't stop there though. New restrictions with further added reduced foreign exchange of capital last month. Even if you're unfamiliar with how real estate works, you know that the cash is a major requirement. New capital controls have made increasingly difficult to get capital out of China. Remember the article I read last week, guys? How China's putting the noose on any money that's coming out. Sent buyers priced low. Sent buyers to price to lowered price units. It's soon to confirm that the impact of the latest new controls of the initial numbers don't look great. So I'm reading this off Dave's phone. Thanks, Dave, for letting me use your phone there. Anyways, I'm in my future office here. Got the washroom there, gigantic closet here. Pretty big room, and I'm kind of happy. I'm gonna paint my green screen here, so I could do some of my bettering use, so I can look like I'm in a studio for you guys. And something I've been wanting to do most for the last couple of years now, so I can work on my projects and my documentaries that I do. Anyways, what do you guys think about this one? You know, things are coming into place in BC. Too little, too late, I don't think. I think there's still, I see a big patch. I'm sticking to my guns. March, mini crash. It's summer. Summer, you see the big fall. And people keep messaging me my original video, and they're like, wow, how did you predict this? No, it's not prediction. Well, yeah, okay, it has to do with prediction. It's kind of like taking a chance on what you say. It's not that. It's following the housing trend and where it's going. And when I was in Miami, 2006 and 7, I saw it just like here, but worse. Picture it. You see, it's not worse because the amount of capital wasn't as big. Because the average condo in Miami was 40, 50,000 for a one bedroom. Then the one bedrooms went up to 90,000 to 100,000. That was nuts, and that's when everything burst in 2008. Like the average two-bedroom house in Fort Lauderdale, Miami, condo, was going for like 66,000, and then went up to like almost 170. And that's what I remember that time in 2006, 2007. And then it was houses. Houses were like about 140 for a 4 or 3 bedroom house with a pool, 175 for a really higher end home. And they went up to like $400,000. I still remember this very, very vividly. And people telling me, like I had this high school teacher was telling me from there. He's like, he worked for Broward County High School. He's like, yeah, man, I just made 40 grand off my place. I bought it like a year ago and this and that. And boom, the bubble popped and look what happened. It deflated. This is different though. In BC, it's very different. It went on for so long because of the open market here where people could, very open and free market here, right? So a lot of people just were wanting to park their money in different places. When you don't trust the stock markets, when you don't trust the bond markets, when you don't trust precious metals, when you don't trust the features markets, when you have problems trading currency, and when you have nowhere to put your money, where do you want to park it? You want to park it into real estate, right? Real estate, when I was a kid, was a slow mover. When I was a kid, real estate wouldn't go up more than 2 to 3% a year, if that. My house, my parents bought for $60,000. Their first house was $60,000. In a span of 18 years, they sold it for like 180, and that's in downtown Toronto, right? That's way before this. But I'm saying, a couple of 3-4% max per year, if that. But anyways, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm putting the house together. I'm really tired, priming and putting things together. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. If you have anybody has any good links that you want to share, I'd be more than happy to read them to you guys and give my spin on it and what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, but send me links, and I am reading the links. So this link was someone sent me this link, and I liked it. And I'm busy here, so I could read these at night before I go to bed. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget the subscribe button, and see ya.